I'm sure as most of you know already, well, there's been a change in the height in Minecraft. You can now go up to 320 blocks and negative 64 below ground. Well, that was the last snapshot actually, which we will be reviewing later on in this snapshot video. But for now, let's go on to the newest one, 21W07A. The newest addition to this snapshot is the Grimestone Block, which is a new block added that can be found within caves, which I'll be getting onto later on in this snapshot video. But like Blackstone, you can craft anything that's basically crafted with cobblestone with it, such as stone tools, furnaces, and brewing stands. And while I find this a good feature, I feel like also at the same time, cobblestone is like literally everywhere. So I'm not sure how to feel about that feature, but don't get disappointed yet, ladies and gentlemen, because it has different varieties of blocks, which I'll be showing you right now. What we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is the different varieties of Grimestone you can have. The first one here is normal Grimestone. This is polished. This is Grimestone Bricks, I believe. And this is tiled Grimestone, as well as a chiseled variant of the block. Now, in my opinion, I feel like these could be used for a lot of builds, but I feel like they would be more like for warehouse sort of builds maybe, or like steampunk, something like that, or maybe even furnace building, fireplaces, stuff like that. But when it comes to these blocks, I feel like Blackstone could have been, or like even cobble would have easily been a replacement on them. But regardless, I feel like we still needed some of these gray textures in to fuse with other blocks. But anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling on about the Grimestone stuff, and let us get on to the next change of this snapshot. Now, for one of the changes inside the game has been the ordering within the redstone tab itself. As you can see, it's a bit different from the other snapshots we've been using, if you looked at this tab there. But as you can see, it's reordered and functional. Other changes in the game include changes to visuals of some of the ores and stone types, as well as tweaks in the world generation, which we will get onto right now. But I do not want to show all of them within the video, but like, I'll just read them out for you. Tweaked huge caves to be more rare and decreased the chance of caves being filled with water. Changed ore generation to match new world heights and to add more strategy to mining. Tweak size and positioning of diorite, andesite, and granite generation. Exception: diorite and granite dirt no longer generate below y=0. Strongholds are now mostly encased in stone. And then mineshaft's corridors are now supported by log pillars below the chains above when needed. And that's all the world generation changes, but I feel like for the visual changes, we will be showing them in Minecraft so you can see them more clearly, so stay tuned for that. As you can see here, they have changed some of the ore textures to differentiate each of them more clearly. As you can see, the major ones that have been changed are like the gold, iron, and redstone, because dang, that's a huge change, as well as coal. But it looks like lapis remained the same-ish, just a few texture changes, and a diamond is DOG, so it remained the same, according to Mojang. But yeah, as you can see from this, it definitely had a texture change from the previous snapshot. Another visual change is that Blackstone, cracked polished brick Blackstone, has also had a minor texture change. As you can see, like, there's bigger sides of Blackstone now, and I guess there's more cracks within this one. I'm not really sure what has really changed, but I can see like very, very minor changes, and that's what has been made in the visuals of this snapshot. We will now be moving on to the next section. As usual snapshot videos, I will just be pausing the screen for a bit so you guys can kind of review the fixed bugs within the game. So here you guys go, and if you want to look at it more or pause the video, go ahead. But I'll be linking it down below so you can check it out yourself. And now we'll be getting on to 21W06, so stay tuned for that. Now, as you looked around in the previous one, you can see that some areas haven't really changed at all within the snapshot itself, because they wanted to keep the original caves as well. But not only that, a new different things have been appearing as well, and they kept the ravines, as you can see here. But mainly, you can see more open, wide spaces and spaces with water as well being generated now, which is one of the newest features, as you can see. But yeah, pretty much that's all that has been done in this cave generation in terms of visuals, because if you can see now, like, there's more open spaces and everything, and they kept the original look of Minecraft as well and tried to keep it like both, I suppose. So there's two different variants of the caves that have been updated. One of them is called the spaghetti one, which is more like liney, I suppose you would call it. It has more lines, it looks more like this. And then there's also the cheese variant, which is like open and it looks kind of like more vertical-ish with pillars and stuff like that. It's called Swiss cheese, I believe, but yeah. There's those two different types of caves generating within this new biome, I suppose. I'm just guessing it's called a biome. But yeah, those are the two different generation types in this snapshot. In the newest snapshot, they said that water lakes would be more rare, and they are more rare now, but also, I'd just like to mention that looks like the water levels are on different levels depending on the cave that you are in. Like, as you can see, this one doesn't quite reach to the top, and this one over here reaches all the way to the top. So they're on different water levels, and it's honestly cool how they did that, because I think it's just better that way, and it gives you like a real perspective on how like water caves would look, because it's more realistic that way if you kept it like that. But yeah, as you can see, not all of them are filled to the top exactly, but some are and some aren't. As you can see here, we have found a mine shaft, and the newest changes they have made to the mine shaft, it's not the physical form itself, they just adapted it so it can fit within the world generation. And they also said there will be no more floating cobwebs, which means basically they will not be floating and they will actually be on blocks. But that is really all the changes that have been made to mine shafts within Minecraft. There has also been minor changes to the textures of hanging roots and small drip leaves. Now, the newest minor change that has been added is this drip leaf here. As you can see, there's a way where you can fall, but now if you power by redstone, you won't be able to fall through it. As well as that, if we let it go up again, if it even does, okay, there we go. If we throw a projectile at it, it will fall back down. And if you power by redstone and throw a projectile at it, as you can see, it still falls down. It appears I have missed a change as well. It looks like you can no longer crouch or jump to prevent the drip leaf from falling, but it seems like that is the only one that I have completely missed. But besides that, this is the only two fixed things that were fixed in this snapshot, which is the big drip leaf can be broken with arrows and spawn protection now for like servers especially, and small drip leaves can be destroyed, can't destroy any block anymore. So yeah, if you want any other info on this snapshot, feel free to check out the website in the description. I'll link both of them so you guys can see it. And yeah, that's it for this snapshot video. If you did like it, leave a like, subscribe, and turn the notification bell so you can see more snapshot videos that I do, as well as other Minecraft stuff and other video games besides that. So yeah, that's been all for this snapshot. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!